I hit it. Now you gotta fuck you a week or not. Stop worrying about
it. No, I'm not trying to. Shit. I didn't think I would get here that fast. I didn't have one queued up.
You have one queued up. You don't just make these up off the top of your head?
I actually sometimes I have. Sometimes I have just made them up off the top of my head. Sometimes I have. I'm trying to think. I guess I got just off the top of my head. I guess my fuck you of the week is, and this is I've probably said this before, but my fuck you of the week goes to the people that don't put their weights back in the gym.
Mm-hmm.
At the very least, take them like. So every time I go to the gym, and contrary to popular belief, I look like I've gone to the gym, got her back like chiropractic. Yes, tick. Contrary to popular belief, I have been trying to go to the gym more often. And every time I go to the gym, I have this ritual. The first thing I do when I go to the gym is I go upstairs to the aerobic room where they have the dance classes and shit. And I take back at 2 of the weights that I can carry with me downstairs that I will probably need at some point in my workout. Do you know why I do that?
No, I did.
Because there are some people, because people will take weights up to that aerobic room and leave them there. As if other motherfuckers don't have to use those weights later. As if they got them from upstairs. As if they belong upstairs. As if there's a rack for them to be upstairs. There's not a rack. They're on the floor. Because there's no place for them upstairs because they're not supposed to be upstairs. Meanwhile, downstairs is missing weights all over the place. Now, mind you, at this one, the Lakewood 24-hour fitness, please put me on Front Street. Because 24-hour fitness needs to hear this. The Lakewood Mall 24-hour fitness has a problem. First off, it seems like some people have just taken weights. Because there are some that are just missing. There are some weights that just ain't there anymore. That just aren't in the gym anymore. At all. As if somebody literally said, oh, I need 25 pounds. And literally walked out the door with it. Not to mention how filthy the gym is. That particular gym is filthy. Dust everywhere. Everywhere. Let alone the weights nowhere to be found where they should be. The weights are usually upstairs at the far end of the gym, literally on the opposite end of the building they're supposed to be in. Not just the opposite end, the opposite floor. I gotta go upstairs to grab these motherfuckers to bring them back downstairs to use them when I need to use them. And then, when I'm downstairs and I use the weights that I need to use, at that particular point, a significant, I don't even know if it's half. It might be half. It might be half, if I'm being perfectly honest. Some days it might be half. Of the time I spend in the gym isn't actually working out. Even though it's early in the morning where there's less traffic, before the sun rises. Do you know, Trey, do you know what a significant portion of my time at the gym is doing? Do you know what I'm spending a significant portion of my time doing at the gym?
Retrieving those missing weights all
Looking for the goddamn weights that I need. Looking for the goddamn... There are racks for these gyms. There's a rack over by the personal trainer section, and there's a longer rack over by the giant mirror in front next to the basketball court. And a significant, I would say maybe half the time, the weights that I need are somewhere else in the gym. And it's a Where's Waldo of weights. It's a Where's Waldo of the fucking weights that I need to use in the gym. Now, here's the thing though. This isn't a universal gym thing either. You know what gyms don't have this problem? Goals don't have this problem. EOS don't have this problem. Equinox don't have this fucking problem.
Equinox.
You know what gyms have this problem? 24-hour and fucking LA Fitness. Because I used to work at LA Fitness. I will never be a member of LA Fitness. LA Fitness hates its employees and its members. I would never be an employee. I'll never go to LA Fitness. But Trey, get that off the screen.
My bad.
My second fuck you. All right. 24-hour fitness has a fucking problem. And actually, 24-hour fitness has always been known as the dirtiest gym. It's always been known as the gym where you're probably going to get athlete's foot, if not gangrene, just from the floor. Like, they don't... Like, I hate having to shower there. I hate it. I Like, I've literally been thinking about adding an extra half hour to my workout routine just so I can come home and shower before I go to work. Like, I hate that. I hate that about this gym. And they have, I would imagine they have the money for a cleanup crew, but they don't use it. And the members don't use it. The members are pretty much just as bad because I can't find the fucking weights anywhere. At the end of your set, anybody with big ass muscles, you have one more rep. You have one more set to do. Do you know what that more set is? You know what rep? You know what that one more rep is? You know what that last rep is that you have with those damn dumbbells? Trey, what's your last rep when you go to the gym?
You put your weights back where you got them.
You put your goddamn weights. You put your motherfucking weights back.
That's right.
You put your motherfucking weights back in the slot that they have. They have numbers on the slots. They show you the 45s go here, the 40s go here, the 37s and a halves go here. This is not rocket science.
Mm-mm.
Y'all motherfuckers are big enough to put 120 pounds on each arm and lift them 12 times 4. That's 48 times. You have enough time to do this with 120s on each arm. But my short ass has to double fist the 220s to put them back where they're supposed to go so that everybody else knows I don't put my 120 pound, I don't put my 20 pound weights in the 120 pound slot. I put them in the 20 pound slot. This isn't hard. This is not that difficult. Putting the weights back where they're supposed to go, much like driving, is not as hard as y'all motherfuckers make it seem to be. It's not. It's really not. It's really not. We learned both of these tasks in life at ages 13 and 15 respectively. It is not that goddamn hard. Don't get me started on driving. That's a whole nother fuck you. I've seen some shit driving in the last couple of weeks. People have been driving like fucking maniacs in the last couple of weeks.
Lady almost hit me head on.
Driving like fucking maniacs.
Lady almost ran into me head on yesterday, bro.
I saw 3 different drivers do the lane change from the far lane to the exit lane in the same day last week. On the same drive to the same location. Motherfuckers are going crazy. But you mentioned cars, so I'm gonna mention weights. Put your goddamn weights back. This shit is not that hard.
It's true.
It's really not that hard to do. Oh, it's so heavy. Yeah, nigga, that's the point. That's the fucking point. And if you can't take the shit back at the end of your goddamn set, there's some people that get mad if you don't take the weights off the barbell when you do bench press or whatever. I'm not even talking about that. At least it's in the same station. If you gotta take the 100-pound weight or the 50-pound weight or whatever to the opposite end of the fucking gym to do whatever you gotta do, motherfucker, you need to pick that shit up and take it back. This shit is not hard. Other people have to use this shit.
You seem upset.
Slightly.
Are you okay? Or
I'm good now. And I'm gonna go to the gym after this too. So I'm good now.
That's fair. I mean, honestly, after that, I feel like you deserve it, you know, because sometimes you just have to, you got to breathe. And I feel bad that you've had to go through that. But so I want to pull something up quickly just to share with you. Give me 1 second here. Just want to see if this reminds you of anything.
Put the goddamn weights back. Put them back. Just put them back. Like, and at this point, it's almost too much to ask people to put them back where they're supposed to go. Like, put the 20s in the 20s. At least put them in the area.
Do you think
if you're too weak to do, at least put them in the area?
Banner, can I ask a question?
Yes, you can. Of course, you can.
Here's a question: Do you think maybe these guys have just they've worked themselves out so vigorously that they just don't have anything left for that final rep of putting things back, and they just need help? They're just asking for your assistance. Do you think?
You have one more set. You have one more set. You have one last set. That's the last set you have. You have one more.
All right,
That's
I'm
the
sorry.
last one you have. You have one more.
So one last time. That was to who exactly?
That was the motherfuckers who don't put their weights back in the gym. Re-rack your shit. You have one more set. It's as the great C.T. Fletcher, also a resident of the Long Beach Lakewood area, has said many a time, and y'all motherfuckers are listening to CT while you leaving your weights all over the goddamn gym. It's still your motherfucking set.
How did we even get here? Cause I swear I don't recognize shit here.